Hey guys, what's up? It's munclesonkey and welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to be showing off my bank because it has been a while since I've done that and a few people have been asking, and I've also been a little bit curious myself on how much my total value is worth. So it's been a little bit over 3 months since the last one, as you can see here, and I have been putting off the bank video intentionally for quite a while, and the main reason for that is because, if I can borrow a phrase from one of my favorite YouTubers, making bank videos is a little bit serpentish, and the reason for that is they don't require a whole lot of effort and they usually do pretty well in the view counts. So I wanted to put it off as long as I possibly could because I don't really feel necessarily great about making them, but I tried to jazz this one up a little bit, so let me know what you think. So the last bank video resulted in a bank value of about 1.3 bill, which was really great because I had just bought 120 fletching and I was kind of rebuilding a little bit for that, and I was surprised with how much my bank was actually worth in the end. And in this video, I have been doing quite a bit of PVMing throughout the last 3 months, so let's see how much that has improved my bank. The first tab in my bank is the tab where I kind of just keep a whole bunch of stuff that I need to use, including my broad arrow making supplies, which add up to quite a pretty penny. Those all told are worth about 653 mil, and I hope to eventually use those all up. It will take a long time, but that is 120 fletching banked. The second tab in my bank is one of the pride and joys of my bank, and this is the farming tab. I absolutely love farming. I've been doing about 4 to 5 herb runs a day, as well as 2 magic runs, a grapevine run along with every single herb run, and even throwing in some barberries there lately for the agility XP. I'm hoping to get 120 farming within a couple months, and at the rate that I'm going to get that soon and make a little bit of money along the way as well. The next tab here in my bank is just a runes tab, very simple tab here, not really a whole lot going on. I also have a ridiculous amount of body runes because I use those every day in the Viswax machine because they're fairly cheap. And I also have 10 massive pouches because one day I aspired to become a professional astral rune crafter, but that dream never really materialized. But a nice little 19 mil cash pile for all of those runes put together, pretty good for just a few runes. The next tab in my bank here is my potions tab, and this is definitely the largest and probably most confusing tab in my bank other than the Slayer tab, but the Slayer tab doesn't really count because that's all it drops. In this tab, I just like to have all 4 doses of all the potions I use just because it makes the tab a lot less messy. You can just throw your potions in the bank and not worry about them. I also have a few summoning supplies stocking up for that bonus XP weekend. I would advise all of you guys to do the same. Very nice looking tab though. I was really proud of making it this way, and if you like the look of it, feel free to copy it down. Next tab up is my Dailies tab, and I also have some ancient ceremonial sets in there and Slayer rings and a whole bunch of bones as well for some reason. But I use all this stuff, well, all of it except for the ancient ceremonial and the bones, every single day when I do my daily run, and it does add up over a while. I probably make like a mil a day ish. It's not a huge amount, but it doesn't take too long, and I gain a nice amount of XP from it as well. My next tab here is a rather sad tab. Yes, this is by far the most useless tab in my bank. I mostly just throw in quest items and stuff that I either really don't want to get rid of just in case I need them sometime in the future, and I really don't have the biggest quest tab. A lot of people have massive quest tabs with tons of stuff they just don't need. I got rid of pretty much everything that won't at least be somewhat useful in the future and narrowed it down, but really not a whole lot of money in here. The next tab is by far the hypest tab in my bank, and this is the Slayer/Drops tab. So if you want to know more about this tab, watch my video that I uploaded yesterday where I do kind of a full run through of it and explanation. But most of this stuff is from Slayer. A few of it is from the Condemned to PVM series that I have been working on and will continue to work on a lot in the future, and it's worth a lot. Yes, this is the most valuable tab in my bank at 910 mil. That's just ridiculous to make 910 mil just for monster drops, and hopefully it will reach 1 bill soon. I'm super hyped to sell this thing, but that's not happening until the bonus XP weekend. With only 2 tabs left to go, the second to last tab comes up a little bit short in the monetary value. You're letting me down, son. But really the only thing that I have in here worth of value is the Dragon Pickaxe, but there is quite a few of those skill bonus XP outfits, which can be really helpful, and I do use quite a bit. I plan on using the Divination one to get up to 20 mil Divination fairly soon, as I will eventually be getting 20 mil in all skills, and maybe going past that. But those Dragon Pickaxes are worth a lot. They're about 19.4 mil at the moment, and I think still going up. So now is probably the best time out of all time to camp those Chaos Dwarfs. Finally, we have come to the final tab in my bank, and this is the gear tab, and most of the value in here comes through my level 90 weapons. I have Noxious Staff and Longbow, as well as Drygores, and a lot of people ask me, why do you have Noxious Longbow and not Dual Ascensions? They're better. Rage! I realize that Dual Ascensions are better, but I just bought a Nox Longbow. I don't really want to lose the money of selling it and getting Ascensions, and it is really good at TDs, and I kill a lot of TDs, so that's the main reason I'm sticking with that. But all told, this gear tab is worth a pretty hefty amount, so that's going to add quite a bit to the bank. bank value, which it is now time to discover what the total bank value is. But pretty nice gear setup there. Got some nice little tier 90 armors in there as well. So it is finally time to figure out what the final value of my bank is, but before we can do that, we have to include what's in my money pouch and also what's in my Grand Exchange, because, little known fact, money that is actually money is also worth money, so we got to add that up, and that comes to 598 mil, including the items that are in my Grand Exchange. We add all that up, and we come to a total of 3,259 million, which is a little bit over 3.2 bill. This was way more than I expected, guys, and I am really quite excited that my bank is worth that much. I feel a little bit rich now. Maybe I'm not. That's debatable. Depends on who you ask, of course, but I'm pretty proud of what I've achieved so far. So that's about all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I do apologize that there was a large amount of admittedly unnecessary editing thrown into this video, but I was trying to make this video a little bit different than your average boring bank video and spice things up a little bit. So leave a like if you enjoyed it, or don't. It's completely within your own jurisdiction to do so, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. So farewell.
Yeah.